small businessman. We have 19 small businesses represented here, as far away as from Liberty, as far away as Newburgh, as far away as Goshen. Thank you, Jay. Pete Kessler, legend, well driller, builds his own airplanes. There is no gas in Lumberland. No one debates that. Nobody thinks there is any gas in Lumberland. So this is all theater. That's the first point. The second thing is the idea that the board is going to take these comments and then vote on December 19th reiterates my point I've been making for months, is that this is kind of a dog and pony show. I mean, if you want comment, give your time, you're 4 people, you're 5 people, you need time to process them, especially if they're substantive, which they are. There's been a lot of great points, and this is so much better than Tustin, because Tustin was all about anti-gas. This is about zoning. I'd like to take a minute to qualify myself. We've built 14 homes here since 2008. We've invested $4.2 million over the past 3 years, paid $13,000 in building permits, $3,500 in subdivision fees, $1,500 in Circle Park recreation fees. We donate time and money to the NACL Theater, to the library in Eldred, to the community public radio station, to the Lions Club Scholarship Fund High School, the local firehouses. We're absolutely invested in this community. I employ local labor, use local vendors, and they spend their money locally. Catskill Farm invests $400,000 a month, every month for the last 3 years in Tustin, Highland, and Lumberland. Our homes now generate $100,000 of school and property taxes every year. Our homeowners and businesses shop at local businesses. I've pulled 17 building permits, successfully applied for 17 certificate of occupancies, have had hundreds of code enforcement interactions, dozens of interactions with the assessor's office, and the supervisor's office, and the highway department. I spend more time at the town hall than people who work here. Even though we have construction jobs that take hundreds of large and small vehicles, no one complains about us. We don't litter, we don't speed, we don't steal, we're respectful for the neighbors, to the town. We're positive contributors to this community in every way. Hi, Mark. Nice to see you. So when I hear that people publicly state that I'm insulting the hard work of this community, that I'm attacking the board, that I have an axe to grind, I say that's absolutely 100% malarkey. I think they only say it to confuse the issue, to confuse people. My point has been that I think you all forgot about us hard-working business people in parts of this zoning. And since I trust the Zoning Rewrite Committee and Town Board wants to actually encourage responsible businesses to continue to work in this community, I figure you want to get it as right as possible. If someone is going to volunteer to sit on a public board as making radical decisions and changes of code that affect every single property owner in the town, they need to be prepared to hear some disagreement. And they should respect that disagreement and input, not villainize it. We are here tonight, instead with our families, to let you know that we believe the zoning initiatives need improvement will prevent us from doing what we have been doing successfully in Lumberland for 3 years. Building homes, building a tax base, building businesses, supporting employees who then support their families. This is the second most depressed county in the state, the second poorest in the state. We do not need more impediments to business. We need less. I always hear about courage. There's nothing courageous about getting in front of a room and repeating the same old anti-gas dogma in a town that doesn't have gas. No one wants gas drilling in Lumberland. There's nothing courageous about getting your picture in the River Reporter as the second town to ban gas drilling. There's nothing courageous about being applauded for as you finish speaking some anti-frack message that someone wrote for you. You want to see courage, you'll see when someone, 1 or 2 people on the Zoning Rewrite Board, on the town board, takes a step back and said, maybe we didn't get it right. Maybe we need to invite some businesses in and look at this document more closely. In the face of all this public and media pressure to pass this zoning right now, for a board member to speak up and vote against this zoning that will negatively impact the community, that would be courage.